and then we're going to just go. Okay, got it. All right, perfect. Okay, so we're just going to go live on Zoom right now, y'all. That's what we're about to do. Let me just make sure we are good to go. All right, so we are live on YouTube. Okay, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Melissa Lambert, and I am the CEO and the founder of Lambert Legacy Financial and a proud partner here with Artist Life. And we always say an appointment with artists will do what? Change your life. And I'm excited about that because today we do have an appointment. This is one of your appointment. You're here. And I want to say thank you all for joining, but we're going to have some people just get off the line right now. And we have four amazing ladies who are going to share a little bit about who they are, where they're from, and why artists. So I'm going to call to the stage Charlene. Charlene, share with everyone who you are, where you're from, and why artists.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you. I'm so plumb excited today, Melissa. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Charlene Fell, and I am residing in Houston, Texas for over 15 years, but I'm originally from Beaufort, beautiful Beaufort, South Carolina. And this is where I'm doing my Zoom here now in South Carolina. I am a holistic health and wellness coach, and I have partnered with artists also because of my interest in nutrition. I'm always love helping people, and why artists is because I've seen looking at the vision of artists. I have just started an artist about a month ago. A lot of people in here have been in artists before and coming back. I've heard so much about artists from previous people who has been an artist. I'm excited. I love the products. I've started using the products, and that's very important. The Lviv, oh my God, my favorite one, guys, right now is the Ultra Cleanse that I have been doing it for the last 7 days, and I have been selling a lot of them with the garments. It's helping a lot, and I'm just excited, Melissa, to see what this company can do when it comes to where we educating our people on the health and nutrition, not just about the garment, about learning about our bodies and what our body can do and how our body can heal itself. And and I just can't wait. And we can do this together, guys. So we have a lot that we need to share and accomplish, and we have to do it in unity. And I thank God for this opportunity. I thank God for this platform and what you're sharing and doing for us, Melissa. Thank you again for giving me the opportunity.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for serving your community on purpose. So, G. Michelle, please come on, share with us who you are, where you're from, and why artists. Why you feel that an appointment with artists has changed your life.
Absolutely. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful, wonderful. I am G. Michelle, and a lot of people call me G,
When you came
just
in and then
G.
you went out.
Can you hear me now? I am G. Michelle. A lot
Gigi,
of
can
people
you hear
call me
us?
G. Yes, I can definitely can hear you guys. I don't know if you can hear me. I see Charlene. Are you giving me a
I can
thumbs
hear
up?
you.
Okay,
I can hear
great.
you. Mhm.
I am from North Carolina. I started with Artists International because I wanted something that I could use that can help support my body from the inside. And the nutritional products is doing that. I absolutely love the Lviv, the red and the yellow. I also, while I was targeting my body on the inside, I wanted something on the outsides. And I absolutely love my body magic. I'm one of the ones who actually started in 2010. And I must have lost my mind when I was no longer with the company, but I'm back now, baby. I absolutely love the products. My doctor said they wanted me to lose weight or either to get on some blood pressure pills. And I said, you know what? It's time for me to go ahead and take back my body and take back my mind. So I actually did that. I love the Ultra Body Cleanse. I started with that while I'm taking a Lviv. I put that on everything. I take my shot. I put it on fruit. I put it in smoothies. I absolutely love it. And not just the fact that I love my products, I love the opportunity that the business can do as well. My background, I do have an MBA in healthcare management. I'm a real estate agent as well as a notary public. So therefore, I am always on the go doing something. So while I'm doing that, why not go ahead and work with Artists International and build up my business and empire and go globally. So I'm so happy to be back with Artist Life, and I'm loving everything about it.
Wow, wow, wow. Now that's amazing, and I love the fact that you came back and you've seen the growth, you've seen the company go up and down and in and out, and you've literally tried the products for yourself and you know it truly worked. 34 years artists have been here and they're here to stay. So thank you for you being here. And as I shared with Charlene, thank you for serving your community on purpose. Alicia, if you can, Elisa, can you come off mute and kind of share with us a little bit about who you are? Tell us your name, where you're from, why an appointment with artists has changed your life.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity to share this evening. My name is Elisa Dubois from Washington, D.C. And why artists? I became a member of artists in 2009. I was one of those women who had pretty much most of my adult life had struggled with weight. I was always on a diet, always looking for something that was going to help me feel better, look better, and restore confidence. I heard about this wonderful two-step system, which is comprising of our wonderful nutritional products along with the reshaping garments. At first, I thought it was a gimmick, but when I went to a reshaping party and witnessed for myself how people were being transformed in a way that was significant and deliberate, I said, you know what? I think this is going to be what's really going to help me. So I got started. January 23rd, 2010 was my first day utilizing the two-step system. And with the Ultra Body Cleanse, I was able to release 12 pounds in 8 days. And I was like, what is this stuff? Oh my gosh, it works. It is amazing. And so with continuing and utilizing the nutrition in the garments, I was able to release 30 pounds in 5 weeks. Now, this was significant because on other programs that I had tried for weight loss, it took me a year to lose like 15 pounds, 20 pounds. So to lose and release 30 pounds in 5 weeks was unheard of for me. So my goal was to lose 50 pounds by the end of that year. Well, I exceeded my goal by 20 pounds. I was able to release 70 pounds in 11 months. And that was back in 2010. It is now 2024. I've been able to maintain that 70-pound weight loss since that time. So my goal is to empower women to be able to release the weight, not just release it, but restore your confidence so that you can be the best you want to be. So an appointment with artists definitely has changed my life and continues to change my life. Thank you for the opportunity to share.
Wow, wow, wow. And I love that. I love that it's been a journey for you. I love that you have stayed on course. You've stayed on the process. And I always tell people when it comes to your health, listen, it's your greatest wealth. And I want everybody to drop that in the chat. My greatest wealth is my health. That is your greatest wealth. And I was having a conversation with someone today, and I want everybody to drop that in the chat, please, because again, I truly believe that we need to really securely know what our greatest wealth is. It's not about the money, y'all. It's about what we do with this temple that God has given us, right? So I was talking to somebody today, and she shared a story, and she got the book Focus. I was going over my how to use focus and how she can, start in August 1st. This is the first day of the first month. How she can put her vision board in, her vision board together. How she can start her day, and then she started talking to me about her story with artists. And as I listened to her story, she said it's really been hard. And I said to her, "How hard is it? We're in the health and wellness industry. It's your health." She said, "It's been hard." And I said, why do you feel it's been hard? And she said, because I just don't understand why, why this is happening and why people can't see this. I said, well, because they have to understand the importance of your health. She said, you know what? You're so right. Because sometimes I don't even take my own health serious. When she said that, when she said, I don't even take my own health serious. When she said that, I said, ma'am, I see now why it's been hard for you. She said, why? I said, because you just said the main thing. I don't even take my own health serious. So how can you sell something that you don't even take serious? I need you to understand that. As you journey into this new season of artists, today is your reset. August 1st is the new beginning month. It's my favorite month of the year. August is the number 8 new beginning. I want you to promise me something. Promise yourself something. I will take my health serious. I need everybody to drop that in the chat. I will take what? My health serious. I will do what? Take my health serious. Because guess what? When you take your health serious, you can sell it. You can sell it. Why? You take your health serious, you're taking the products. You are seeing the difference. Your family is on these products. They're seeing the difference. Because guess what? You're taking it seriously. So why wouldn't you have a testimony? Why wouldn't you be the one to say, guess what? I'm sleeping better. Guess what? I dropped 10 pounds. Guess what? My skin looked flawless. Guess what? My body, I dropped 2 to 3 dress sizes. Now, because you have taken your own health serious, you can sell it. Facts tells, but when you tell a story, it will sell. I need y'all to say that. I'm going to tell my story because that's what's going to sell. Your story is I take my life, my health serious. And how I take my health serious, I make sure I take these products. Name whatever product, you name it first, your top 3 products that makes you feel good each and every day, that I don't do without every morning, every afternoon, every evening. You got to sell your health. How you sell your health, take it serious. So that's the first promise for this month. Promise yourself from this day forward, I say your name. I, Melissa Lambert, will take my health serious. And because I'm in a health and wellness industry, because I am a health and wellness consultant, and you got to give yourself a title. I would never tell people I'm a distributor. No. What is my title? I'm a health and wellness consultant. I consult with your health. I share with you information that will help you have a better health. Give yourself a title. I'm a health and wellness what? Consultant. Consult with them. Why? Because you took your health serious. So I know one of our speakers here, I'm going to share briefly, and then I'm going to bring up this man because I'm telling you, he's fire. And today is a different type of training. I'm not sure if Liliana, if you're here, please let us know in the chat that you're here. And also Mr. Del Dezion, Del Dezion. I'm always bad with names. The co-founder of this amazing company. If he's here also, I can't see if they're here yet. Des De Leon, Mr. Del Dezion, is he here? Charlene? Okay.
I don't see them yet.
Okay, somebody say I'm here. I don't know who is I'm here. I hope that's Mr. Del Dezion. Okay. Alejandro. Okay, Mr. Alejandro is here. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to bring up this first speaker. We have to grab him on. So I didn't have him on his name here, so I didn't even realize that he was here. Okay, perfect. Can you find them from? Oh, there, his name is now there. Mr. Alejandro. Okay, Mr. Del. So one of the things that I'm really so thankful I came on here for one big purpose, to become the financial consultant here, because I truly believe I had a really great conversation on Saturday just to understand the comp plan of artists, to see where the money is, to see and to really understand how is artists really paying this money out. right? And Liliana gave me such great information on how to move I'm saying supervisor. I started, even though we started at a low, I say supervisor all the way up to Royal Diamond, right? So I wanted to see the money. And when I saw it, I said, my goodness, if we can just focus. I'm going to say that one more time. If we can just focus and understand the value of our health and be the consultant that we should be to our community, artists will pay us and pay us very well. But when artists does do that, I want to be able to make sure that every dollar that you're making is now legacy money. That's where I come in as the financial consultant, teaching you how to become the bank. It is very important that we don't take this money that artists is paying us and just give it away, put it into somebody else's bank account. Wells Fargo is another person's name. Chase is somebody else's name. Put your Michelle's bank, put it in your bank where you can borrow from yourself. You can take from yourself without penalty. It's a private bank. So that's my mission here as I join you. I will also be doing a lot of training to show you how to go through levels. But I really want you to understand when the slogans say an appointment with artists will change your life. It is absolutely true. But that can't happen if you don't show up for yourself. Your life matters, right? And the only way it can continue to matter is when you show up and say, I am the health and wellness consultant, and own it. Show forth that each and every day. So I'm going to decrease and I'm going to bring up the co-founder of this amazing company. And I remember in 2008, just watching this company blow up in 2000, around 2007, 2008. And I watched this gentleman and his wife and his father and his mother and his siblings on the stage. And I truly saw legacy. Artist is really a family legacy. And what I want you to think about is as you are a part of a family legacy, create your own. Create your own. Mr. Des DeLeon is truly an amazing man. He has a heart for people. He has a heart to help, to serve, to do all that he can do to allow the legacy of his family to be spread around the world. As he comes today on this platform, I want you to grab a pen and paper. There is some information that's going to be that's going to be shared, that's going to be powerful, teaching you and giving you the story behind artists, where they were, where they are now, and where they're going. And you have the access to be a part of that movement. So I want you to drop it in the chat. I have access. And today you're going to see why artists truly will change your life. So I bring to the stage the co-founder of this beautiful and amazing company, Mr. Des DeLeon. Welcome to the stage, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Miss Melissa. Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can. I just have to find you.
I'm right here. I have my camera
Where
on.
there you go. I found you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's glad to be found. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Miss Melissa, once again for the introduction. And good evening to each and every one of you who is connected this evening. Like it was said, my name is Alejandro Diaz de Leon. And my father, Mr. Antonio, and my mother, Mrs. Armida Diaz de Leon, which, by the way, Diaz de Leon means from Spanish to English, Diaz is days of lion, Diaz de Leon. So I'm Alejandro or Alexander, Days of Lion, if I translate my name to English. So anyways, guys, it's always a pleasure to be connected and be able to speak briefly about artists. Artists has been part of my life since I was 14 years old, and I have been very passionate about everything that artist stands for. It started with the products and moving forward to the business opportunity as well. Artist has a very long story of more than 30 years. And my father was the visionary behind this movement of people. And the reason my father started this business was because he was laid off at the age of 50. And as you guys can probably put in his shoes, it's very challenging for somebody to be laid off at a certain point in their life. Maybe it has happened to you. Maybe it's going to happen to you. So Artist has always been a vehicle for those people who wants to have either a plan B or maybe even making their plan B their plan A. So my father started as a manufacturing company 30 plus years ago, manufacturing great garments. And the idea of the garments began because he understood at the moment when he was laid off that he needed to make something happen for himself, for my mom, my older brother, and myself. And he thought about multiple things, but during the process of thinking, realizing what he was going to be doing with his life and the life of my family, he ran into a lady, an Avon lady. And that Avon lady was able to help some other people and themselves through a catalog of products selling cosmetics. So that idea, my father thought about it and said, you know what? I can see myself probably bringing some value to more people so they can also, as I am needing, have more money. So after realizing what he was going to be doing, he decided that the reshaping garments was going to be the starting point of his journey. Why reshaping garments? Because most people, like you, like I, maybe we don't feel like we are very confident about selling. But what happens is that you don't need to sell the garments. You just need to share the garments. And once you put somebody into the garments, as Ms. Eloisa Dubois said in her testimonial, the garments does the job. You drop sizes instantly. Your body changes. Your body just becomes something else. And when somebody puts those garments on, the smiles of those women or men just brings a very big smile, and people get happy about it, about the results of dropping sizes instantly. So he said, you know what? This is fantastic. Having instant results is going to be something that my business should have, and we're going to be able to help as many women and men as possible with these garments. So that's what happened. Started growing little by little, starting in Mexico City, moving to different cities in Guadalajara, Tijuana, and then moving the products all the way to the United States of America. That's when I decided to come to the USA. I've been living in the USA for more than 24 years with my family. Have two boys and one daughter. They're 15, 13, and my daughter is only 9. They were born in the USA. They're bilingual. I like to think about themselves that they don't necessarily are American. They are kids of the world, because I think the world is in our hands and we can do as much as possible. There's just limits that somebody decided to put in our minds. So anyways, coming back to the story, he started with the reshaping garments, moving forward to the nutritional products. More than 20 years with great nutritional products. Our mission is to help people to age well. When we are young, most of us are energetic. We're healthy because the majority of the kids are. But as we continue to start aging, most of us eat McDonald's. We eat all this type of food that are not helping our health in the long run. So that's why sometimes we see human beings at the age of 40, 50, getting sick of something because of what we are eating every single day. I like to think, and that's probably a statement that I like to say, that most people are sick of something because it's not our fault. It's just what we are doing as human beings, just eating things that are unhealthy. So our mission is to help people to age well. So once you start living a better life, when you make yourself conscious about having a healthier life, like Melissa, Miss Charlene were saying, about being conscious first, and you start taking care of your own body. Your body has the power to heal itself once you start doing the right thing, which is complementing your product with good nutrients. And that's what we have. Great products that are going to help only if you take them every single day. So I love to hear the testimonials of people from the reshapings and the nutritionals, because that's the truest statement that the products work. Most of us have been programmed by going to social media or going to TV and announcements and listening to the stories of people who are actors, who don't really mean what they're saying. But here in Artist Life, the key component are the stories of the people who are using the products. So when you have a story, it doesn't have to be a cancer-free story like Pastor John, which we don't like to claim anything. But when you hear those stories, just you don't need to have those bigger stories, but as long as you feel healthy, as long as you have your energy back, your figure back, that's more than enough. And it's about understanding how to tell your story on the right way. Most people, they want to tell big, long stories, but what really people wants to know is your name, what you do for a living, which product you took, before I say that, what type of disease or challenge of health you had, which product you took, and how do you feel today? When you have those elements inside your testimonial and you start sharing the testimonial, most people will feel that they want to use those products as well. So it's part of what we have been doing for multiple years, just sharing stories of the products of the business. And that's the starting point also for the last component of the business, which is the compensation plan. The compensation plan of artists rewards fairly those who likes to retail the products. Not everybody likes to retail, but has that component. Because some people who decides to join a business opportunity, some of them, just like my father, they need to make money today. Maybe $100, maybe $200, or whatever might be the case every single day. And one of the ways that you can do it is by sharing or retailing the products with other people. I would say that people can make more money here in artists than other companies in retail because of the reshaping garments. The retail value of a garment is pretty much very good. The value is very great. So once you start sharing the garments, you can make a party with 2, 3, 5, 10 people, and you can retail and make hundreds and hundreds of dollars just with the investment of maybe 2 hours by doing a showcase. So that's the first component. The reshaping garments is great for direct sales, also combined with the nutritional products. Then it's about enrolling some people who just thinks alike and fits into the culture of artist life. People who wants to build a business more likely of consuming nutritional products. People just like you and I, human beings, that are willing to change their habits for healthy habits, using products every single day to change a bad habit for a good habit. And we say that the first goal for a brand new distributor, somebody who just signs up today and says, you know what, I'm in. I see the vision. I feel that I can do this. I love the garments. I like the nutritionals. I'm ready to become an artistpreneur. I'm ready to become somebody who wants to make more money here in artist life. So the first goal is to invite 3 people, to sign up 3 people, to invite people who wants to participate with your team. So once you enroll those 3 people in your startup time, in your quick start period, which is your first 30 days in the business, the company is going to pay you double on the enrollments of those 3 people. That's the first goal. Everything starts by enrolling your first 3 people. So once you enroll your first 3 people, what happens is, because you're going to get paid double, basically your enrollment fee of products gets paid for. In other words, if your starter pack was, for example, $500, I'm just throwing a number, it could be $300, it could be $500, and you invite 3 people with the same amount of money during the time frame of 30 days, the company is going to pay you double. So for example, if it was with $500 as your starter pack, you're going to get $500 for the first enrollment, $100 for the second enrollment, $100 for the third enrollment. So that's $300, right? Because you did it in your first 30 days, the company is going to say, you know what? You qualify for double pay. So I'm going to throw another $300 for a total of $600, which, by the way, you already have your products paid for because you initially started with a package of $500. Hopefully it's making sense. And that's the first goal of a brand new distributor, to get a team, to start with 3 people. Can you get 4? Yes. Can you get 5? Of course. But at least 3 people to access the double pay. Once that happens and you have your initial team of 3 people, the next step is to understand that it's not only about the initial starter pack. It's about continue consuming the products every single month. Very important. I have seen many distributors in the past that they enroll somebody and it's just like giving them the first step, but not the follow-up for the second step, which is what we call internally in artist life, the 3 to thrive. If you want to thrive in your business, it's about helping those 3 people to always be consistent with the products, following up with them, being your friends, knowing everything about themselves, taking care of them. Our way of thinking is about people taking care of people. families taking care of families. So you need to take care of those initial 3 people to continuously getting their products every single month and also to get their own 3. So it starts to multiply, So more people, and that's the movement that we have in Artist Life. So every time that those 3 people continues consuming the products every single month, the compensation plans continues to reward you very fairly and very aggressively once the duplication process starts. Something that I'm going to say is that every single company always have flagship products, but also I would say that the compensation plan has its flagship ways of making money as well. So what I want to tell to you is that something that I'm very, very, very proud about is that during the multiple years in the business, we have been able to pay hundreds of millions of dollars back to the families of our Artist Life family. And one of those bonuses that helped many people make money used to be called the Power Start. The Power Start is basically a chart of one-time bonuses that every time that you achieve certain sales rank, the company will say, congratulations, let's give you the pin, let's give you the diploma, let's give you the clap. But on top of that, we're going to give you a one-time bonus. That one-time bonus adds up to be every time that you continue scaling and scaling in your business, starting with coordinator, moving up to supervisor, moving up to manager, moving up to director, and so on and so on. When you add up all the bonuses, it comes to be up all the way to $250,000 just in one-time bonuses, which is a great amount of money for those people who decides to be builders of the business. So that was great. But what even more amazing was not only those $250,000, it was actually the matching bonus of everybody who you personally enrolled. And we've been able to pay millions of dollars. I believe this call is also for Dorothy Cook. Dorothy Cook, I don't know if she's connected. I don't know if she's going through some family challenges, but she paid millions and millions of dollars through the Power Start and more likely from the matching bonus. So now this new compensation plan has once again the 100% matching bonus, which was very attractive at that time. But there was a disadvantage with the matching bonus. The last one that we had, it was that it was a one-time only. You made it once, and that was it. So we decided to make a change. We decided to make an enhancement to our compensation plan starting this January of this year. And that is that the 100% matching bonus of everybody who you the case, you get paid a monthly bonus. No more a one-time bonus. It's every single month you get the same amount of money. That means 100%, or whatever those people that you are helping are earning, you get a match, a 100% match. So what that means is the behavior that we want to see is truly people taking care of whoever you brought on board in your artist business, really taking care of them, making sure that they're using their products, making sure that they're making money as well. And if everybody takes care of everybody, we're going to continue to be a thriving organization. So as a summary, guys, Artist Life is a business that can be viewed from multiple angles. Our mission is to help people to age well. The gold mine of artists is on the products. But those people who are visionaries, those people who likes to work and also receive a good amount of money, you can decide the amount of money that you can earn with Artist Life. Regardless if you joined today or you joined a year ago or 2 years ago, it behaves on a way that anybody can make it happen. The world is very big. There's a lot of people that we still need to touch bases with to help. And that is the Artist Life Compensation Plan. If you'd like to learn more about the Artist Compensation Plan, there's a video that explains in 12 minutes, I believe that's what Harry lasts, the details of the compensation plan. I always like to encourage, if you want to take this business on a serious way, watch the video maybe 2 times, 3 times, 4 times until you get it, because the information is power to maximize your earnings. So thank you very much for the invitation. Hopefully you guys are excited about these products and this business opportunity as well. And like we said at the beginning, an appointment with artists can change your life. So thank you very much. My name is Alejandro Diaz de Leon. And back to you, Miss Melissa Lambert.
Wow, wow, powerful. Can we just get off of mute real quick and just really shout an appointment with artists would truly, truly change your life? Come on, y'all. This is just truly amazing. An appointment with artists will
Appointment with
truly
Change
change your
your
Change your
life.
life.
And just
appointment with
know,
artists. Woo-hoo.
artist.
wow.
Woo!
Yes, just I want you to remember the mission. And I never knew the mission is this. The mission is to help people to age well. Remember the mission. When you know the mission, you will fulfill the assignment. When you know the mission, you will what? Fulfill the assignment. The mission here at Artist Life is to do what? Help people age well. Thank you so much, sir, for truly being an inspiration to us all. And I'm going to keep us moving, going, because I mean, this is an amazing call, because I truly believe that we can grab a hold of August 1st. This is August 1st, y'all. It's the first day in August. And for us to be on this call right now, to hear this phenomenal information and not go off this line and get your three, there's a problem. So I want you to understand it's going to be laid out for you. You have to learn how to pick up what is laid out. And the only person that is always in our way is ourselves. So get out your way. And I'm going to bring to the stage someone that's going to tell you to get out your way, because he's going to tell you you got a breakthrough coming. In order for you to align yourself with this company and to be able to start seeing the productive, being productive and seeing the challenges, moving yourself through and getting this product into the hands of people across the city, across the states, across the nation, across the globe, you got to have a breakthrough. And his name is actually what he put it out as Dr. Breakthrough, because he brings a word that will show you that you can have your own breakthrough. This gentleman has spoken on stage around the world. He may be new to you, but he's not new to many. He has spoken on stage with Les Brown and so many other wonderful speakers. He's a corporate speaker or international speaker. He does it all. But one of the things I love about Dr. Breakthrough, he's a servant of the Most High God. And truly, when he comes with always an acronym. And y'all have to hear his acronym for August, because it's powerful. But I'm going to decrease so Dr. Breakthrough can increase, because I want you all to understand this is the month you would take your business, your artist life business, by storm. I need everybody to drop that in the chat. This is the month I take my artist business by what? By storm. By what? By storm. So I want you to hone in on everything you're receiving into this this appointment. It's an appointment. You know, as you hone in on this appointment, I want you to know that it will change your life. So I decrease and I bring to the stage Dr. Breakthrough.
Well, hey, it's a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure to be here with you all. Man, what a powerful Zoom meeting you are having. It's just absolutely amazing. And my goodness, I just love the excitement, enthusiasm here. I've spoken for the company a couple different times in Atlanta and other places. And of course, with Dr. Dorothy Cook. And Melissa, again, thank you for all that you're doing, making a difference in people's lives, and each and every one of you on here. So my time, I won't take long, but I'm going to be strong. Just hit it real quick. I got a few things I'd like to share with you. Just real quick up front, I always give a disclaimer. As Dr. Breakthrough, I can't provide a breakthrough. I just prescribe the breakthrough. But when people follow the breakthrough prescription, God Almighty provides it. And a breakthrough is exploding through barriers that at one time seemed insurmountable. As a matter of fact, by the time I'm done speaking, somebody might have what I call a bumblebee breakthrough. Now you said, Doc, what's a bumblebee breakthrough? Well, aerodynamically, it's impossible for the bumblebee to fly. They say his wings are too small in proportion to his body being so large. But because either number one, the bumblebee doesn't know it, or number two, the bumblebee doesn't believe it, the bumblebee flies anyway. And when I'm done with you, my friend, I want you, in spite of what they said you couldn't do, or you can't get 3, and you look, in spite of what they said you couldn't do, and in spite of what maybe you may have believed that you couldn't do, you're going to be able to do it anyway, my friend. And that's the power of a mentor. So I'm going to share just real quick. I do have a August declaration and acronym I will share, but I also want to just real quick, you mentioned Les Brown, and I'm going to share, by the way, just one of the books here, Your Breakthrough is Guaranteed. Now, a lot of times when I speak, I stack up bricks and write things on it like fear and procrastination and doubt and all these things, and I break those, representing that all these things are hard. With enough focus and determination, we can break through them. And so I got the name Dr. Breakthrough 25 years ago. Willie Jolly and I were speaking at Howard University. He said, you know, Dr. Stan, I know you got a doctorate, a PhD in martial arts, doctorate in divinity, a few credits away from Doctor of Naturopath, which is all about helping the body to get healthy. And that's another reason I love what Artist is doing. Because, by the way, when you give the body what the body needs, the body will do what God designed it to do, which is to heal itself, right? As a matter of fact, think about this. You can't, listen now, you can't get well unless you participate, either initiate or participate in your own healing. And that's one of the things that Artist is helping you to do, my friend. And I call that a breakthrough. And so if you want a health breakthrough, my friend, then we recommend, again, run with this company. So real quick, let me share with you a couple things here. But Willie Jolly, again, said, Doc, he said, man, the way you break those boards and bricks and the way you speak to people, he said, it's like a person that goes to a doctor and he writes a prescription. He said, you should be called Dr. Breakthrough, because when somebody needs a breakthrough, you're the guy. Sure, that's all the way true, but I promise you, I'll live the rest of my life to make sure it is. And now, again, we've spoken in all 50 states, 28 countries, and we've just been sharing the message. And by the way, I just want everybody to know up front, I was simply a nobody that God and I made into a somebody, and now I'm committed to telling everybody he can do the same and a whole lot more for anybody. So let me just let you hear a little bit of what Les said about, he actually wrote forward to the book. One of our books here, and let's see if we can just play this real quick. See if you can, let me know if you can hear this okay. Let's see.
Brown. Today, people are looking for answers, things that can give them a breakthrough. I want to highly.
Okay. Did you hear that? Seems like it's a little low.
No, we can hear it. It sounds perfect.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Maybe
sir.
that's just me.
Recommend this book. Your breakthrough is guaranteed when you read it. Why? Because Dr. Stan Harris, and I've known him for quite a long time, he's the message that he brings. That's why we call him Dr. Breakthrough. He'll teach you methods and techniques that can help you get unstuck, that can take your life to the next level. You know, it's been said, do not go where the path may lead, go where there's no path and leave a trail. He will teach you how to do that, how to make a powerful statement with your life and get you out of your head and into your greatness. This is powerful. Your breakthrough is guaranteed. Did you hear me? Your breakthrough is guaranteed when you get this book, because it will give you the way to do that. This is Les Brown, Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
All righty, all righty. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we were talking the other day. But listen, I want you, one of the reasons I played that, because I want you to understand, I'm the guy that never thought I would ever write a book. I'm the guy that never thought I'd even make it out of high school. I'm the guy that tried to commit suicide on 2 occasions before I was ever 12 years of age. I'm the guy that when I was 6 years of age, I was out in the middle of the field playing, and a gang of teenagers came my way, and they started beating me up. Now, I'm a 6-year-old boy. It would take only one teenager to beat up, but here's a gang of teenagers, and they start punching. I'm crying out for help, you know, and they're punching all over me. And as a matter of fact, one guy picks me up and slams me on the ground, and then they're kicking all over me and stomping. I'm crying out for help. I'm bleeding from everywhere you can bleed. You would think that was enough. I mean, I was just a 6-year-old boy, but that wasn't enough. I'm beaten, I'm battered, I'm bleeding from everywhere you can bleed. And they flipped me over to where I'm laying on my back, face up. And they took a great big old bucket of tar and they poured it on my face, they poured it on my body, and they took a bunch of feathers and they threw them on me and literally left me out in the middle of a field to die. My dad, by the way, left when I was 3, never came home, never called, never sent mom a dime. So I thought, my dad doesn't care. Look, society doesn't care. Look what they did to me. I've been through sexual abuse, and one of my mom's boyfriends, by the way, beat me with a steel choker chain for a dog, a fiberglass bow and arrow set. So the verbal abuse, the sexual abuse, obviously the racial abuse, just my life was a mess. And like I said, I tried to commit suicide on 2 occasions before I was 12, and I'm so glad I failed. But when I tell you my life was a mess, I'm not just talking, I'm telling you my life was a mess. But now today, I stand before you having been voted into the Black Belt Hall of Fame. How did I go from being a mess getting here? Hey, I stand before you today having been voted into the Motivational Speakers Hall of Fame. And now the people that I used to listen to, I now travel and speak with and share the platform. I write books with them. I mean, I've been blessed to be paid as much as $1,000 a minute. I mean, when I first started speaking, I couldn't even stand my own self speaking years ago. I'm telling you, I was a mess. So here's what I want you to know in a nutshell. My whole message is about breaking through. And I want you to understand you can break through if you feel right now that your life is a mess. And sometimes people say, well, I'm not a mess, I'm mediocre. Okay, so here's my premise. I don't care whether you're a mess or mediocre, you can be a master, my friend. And so I'm gonna give you a couple categories of life. I'm changing after hearing what's going on. I feel like this is what really helped everybody here. But I want to talk about those categories. But before I do, let me just give you my August acronym, and then that declaration. And then again, if you'd like to get a hard copy of this, I actually have this set to music also. But I hope this will bless you and encourage your heart. And again, thank you so much for having me speak, and give my regards to Dr. Dorothy Cook. So August, the acronym for August stands for Activating Unlimited Greatness, Utilizing Scriptural Truths. Get this now, activating unlimited greatness, utilizing scriptural truths. See, here's what I'm trying to tell you. There's a difference between the fact and the truth. See, the fact is I was a mess, but the truth is I was made by God like you to be great, to be a master, to be an overcomer, my friend. An overcomer doesn't mean you won't have problems. An overcomer means you overcome every problem that tries to come against you. And so during this month of August, I want you, my friend, to break through listen, in the month of August, to break through, have breakthrough success within 31 days or less. And this acronym and declaration will help you. So instead of saying I'm going to use the word we, because write this down, by the way, put this in the chat. When you take the word I and change it to we, it turns illness into wellness. Come on in the chat, talk to me now. When you change the I to we, it turns illness into wellness. And that's exactly what Artist Life is all about, helping people take the illness and change it to wellness. Am I right about that? Help them to break through. So again, when you change the I to a we, and this can't be an I company, this can't be an I, no, it's a we. And when you turn the I to we, it turns illness to now wellness. And so I'm going to read this not saying I, but I'm going to use we. Is that okay with you in the chat? Put that's okay, if it's okay with you. All righty. So here we go. We declare that August will be our best month according to God's promise that we commit to passionately proclaim and persistently practice. According to Mark 11:23, whosoever shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed, be thou cast in the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which they saith shall come to pass, they shall have whatsoever they saith. You know, Proverbs 18:21, death and life are in the power of the tongue. So we're going to use the power of our tongue so we no longer walk in depression, doubt, or denial, but rather divine deliverance. We refuse to live based on labels from our past, nor will we limit ourselves due to present problems, because we choose to focus. And by the way, the word focus, one of my acronyms, firmly on course until successful. Now, most people live this way. They're firmly on course until stressful, right? Once the stress hits, no. Firmly on course until successful. Matter of fact, here's another one. Focus, Focus, fixated on creating ultimate success? Come on, in the chat, talk to me. Who's going to be fixated on creating ultimate success with Artist Life? In the chat, say me. Come on, right now. Fixated on creating ultimate success. So because we choose to focus on breaking to God's promises as we break through our problems by implementing powerful yet practical principles. Isaiah 54:3 says, "For thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left." As a matter of fact, my alarm goes off 5:43 a.m. and 5:43 p.m. And I quote that scripture and claim that promise that God's saying you're not just going to break through in the spiritual realm, but also in the worldly and business realm. August will be the month that some of our dreams, my acronym for dreams, DREAMS, divinely revealed events awaiting manifestation supernaturally. So August will be the month that some of our dreams, our divinely revealed events awaiting manifestation supernaturally become reality. We expect and shall experience spiritual, physical, relational, financial breakthroughs and business breakthroughs. Our storm, my acronym for STORM, stands for something that only remains momentarily. See, my brothers and sisters, storms don't come to last, storms come to pass. But some people, the reason the storm stays is because they curse it, they nurse it, they rehearse it. But when I'm done, you're going to learn to give it to God and let him reverse it. Come on, somebody. Is that good or extra good? In the chat, talk to me now. So watch this, my friend. We will not allow our storms to stop us, but we will learn more and lean more on the master of the sea, who in turn will teach, equip, and strengthen us. Within our pain is hidden power, which we will use to propel us to our wealthy place. Our mighty God breaks chains. Thus, we have been set free by the blood of the Lord, and he uses us to free others. So we hear the voice of God clearly, and we speak his word with power and clarity. We continually thank and praise our mighty God, because no weapon that's formed against us, formed against our marriages, formed against our children, formed against our businesses can prosper. Our God is raising up powerful people in prominent places that will use their power, wealth, and influence to empower us to achieve our dreams that he's given us. So we anticipate receiving this or more by the end of August or sooner, in the name above every name. How do you claim that? How do you receive that? In the chat, come on, say me, say me, say me. So one of the things, again, we want to talk about is out of 8.5 billion people in the world, 8.5 billion, every last one of us fall into these categories. Number one, there are those like I used to be who were a mess or at best mediocre, but they didn't know or believe they could be a master. Let me say it again. There's a group of people, listen, I was a mess. Now, some of y'all not messy, y'all mediocre, but what I'm saying is a mess. Listen, by the way, when you and I were born, we were born messing over ourselves. Hello, somebody had to wear a diaper. So everybody starts off a mess. The people you respect the most, you don't understand, they didn't start off as masters. Every master was once a mess or at best mediocre. Therefore, every mess, get this now, or a mediocre person can one day be a master. You can build a huge team. You can build a vibrant business. You can drop the weight. You can be that person. I'm telling you, my friend, you can break through to do that. So here's the thing. Number one, they're either a mess or mediocre and don't believe or take action on the fact that they can be a master. I was that way. I mean, I just never thought I amount to be anything. I heard all my life, you dumb kid, you never amount to be anything. And as a matter of fact, that was what I believed. I mean, it was terrible, my friend. I got on myself. I spoke against myself. Nobody else had to say anything negative after a while because I was so down on my own self. I was a mess, but I didn't believe I could ever be a master. Now, it might be hope for Melissa and the rest of y'all, but not me. I mean, come on, not me. Listen, category number two, those who are a mess are mediocre and they're working on becoming a master. And I call that a master in the making. So category number one, those who are a mess or mediocre, but don't know or don't believe that they could be a master. Category number 2, those who are mediocre and they're working on becoming masters. And then category number 3, those who are, again, masters who made it. And then category number 4, masters who messed up, who are now in the remaking. By the way, the same thing happens in business. You could take it individuals, you could take it as businesses. Listen, I'm telling you this, my friend. Everybody out of 8.5 billion people, you're one of those 4 categories, and I've been through all 4 myself. Right? All 4 myself. Let me, real quick. So I told you a little bit about my beginning, but after I broke through, after I went to the top of different companies. As a matter of fact, Jim Rohn and I, the first time I ever met Jim Rohn, we were sharing the platform for one of the companies that I represented. You know, I was the shining star in the company, and so they had me speak. And when I spoke at the convention, they took my speech, and when you would call to place an order, you would hear part of my speech. They would play it while you were on hold waiting for your order. Well, I worked with a couple of different companies, and so the owner had told me, he said, listen, you know, as long as it's non-competing products, because another product, it was a health product, but then this company had like air and water purification. So he says, as long as it's not competing, I said, okay. And they would use me to recruit other heavy hitters to say, you could do this as well, as long as whatever else you're doing is not competing. We'll make a long story short. One day, the owner came to me and said, hey, listen, you're getting too popular. I can't have you working those other companies anymore. So you got to stop those. I was like, no, sir, no. We had an agreement in the beginning. He said, I know, but you're too popular now, so it's causing some problems. I was like, I didn't have to be popular. All I'm doing is helping people, right? And so he said, well, and he gave me an ultimatum. I said, okay, you know what? And by the way, I had my brand new luxury bonus car. And at that time, I was making about $12,000 a month. I was like, you know what? Come get the car, take the check. I don't care. Why did I say that? Because they came and did it. They took the car and stopped the check. And by the way, watch this now. And I became, oh my goodness. All right, I gotta get ready to stop here. I became, listen to this now, carless and then homeless. Now, for many years, I would never tell the story because I was too embarrassed. I was like, wait a minute. But no, people need, see, here's what you don't understand. See, behind the glory, there's usually always a story. And sometimes the story is too gory that the masters, quote unquote, don't want to tell you. But I'm telling you, I made it to master level and then lost it all. By the way, they said the average millionaire becomes broke 2.3 times. How many of y'all know y'all close? But anyway, watch this. So I was carless. Watch this now. Homeless, phoneless. Y'all not hearing me? Y'all not hearing me? I'm talking about homeless, carless, and phoneless. And that's, my friend, a friend of mine said, look, I got this little trailer. And he said, hey, you want to stay here? And you remember the old-fashioned phone that you could do the thing on the circle, right? He had a little, say you can use it. So, man, I called this guy. I used that guy's phone to call a guy, Dave. And Dave said, Doc, man, we've been trying to find you, man. He said, man, I got this company that wants you to be to send you on a speaking tour. I said, I'll take it. He said, well, I didn't tell you the details. He said, I don't care. I didn't tell him about my issue. He didn't need to know that. But what he didn't know was I was praying. I was like, by the way, when I lost my home and lost my car and lost my phone, I would walk around saying, I'm a rich man. Listen to me now. I'm a rich man that happens to be low on cash, but God and I are changing that fast all day long. I'm a rich man that happen to be low on cash, but God and I are changing that fast. Make a long story short, Dave said, listen, let me connect. I said, you tell them they can fly me out right now. I mean, hey, I can be gone as long as I need. They can put me up and I'll just go. Make a long story short, they took me toward all these different cities and so forth. And so I would invite people to come hear me. And then Dave said, look, I know you don't want to really build anything, but I put a spot in for you. When people come hear you speak, send them to me. If they're interested, I'll sign them up. Well, I started getting 2 checks, one from my speaking and another. And I was like, Dave, this other check's getting pretty good. Let me slow down. Show me the comp plans. What I need to do, man, to get a bigger check. And he showed me. And again, if you told the story, I promise you I wouldn't believe you. I gotta believe me because I lived this. So imagine now, I go from being carless, homeless, phoneless. This guy lets me stay in this little trailer called, and the guy, they said they fly me out that weekend. And listen, my friend, within 5.5, I don't know how to do half, 5.5 months. Somebody put in the chat here, 5.5 months, I was making 25,000. Come on, in the chat, I need you to put this down. 25,000. Oh, not a month, a week. No, come on, y'all ain't gonna talk to me up in here. Watch this now. I went from being homeless, phoneless, and carless. 5.5 months later, I was making $25,000 per week. That's $100,000 a month. The most I'd ever made was $12,000 a month up to that time. Now, my friend, I'm making $100,000. By the way, my credit was so jacked up, I had to pay cash for a car, right? I got me a place, by the way, beautiful place overlooking the lake, and I had to pay 6 months in advance. Anyway, I'm saying this though, my friend, I'm telling you, I know all those stages, and that's one of the reasons why I wrote the book, Your Breakthrough is Guaranteed, because you can break through. I don't care what stage in life you're in, whether you're one of those ones that's a mess or mediocre, but you don't believe you can be a master. Hey, listen, I'm going to show you something, and I got to get ready to close. This is when I was a young cat. I don't know if y'all can see. Here's a picture. It's kind of hard to see. There's 10,000 people here. I'm only 17 at the time. This guy's standing on his shoulders. I'm jumping up vertically, 9.5 foot, kicking and breaking that board in front of 10,000 people, and then I get to speak. And people ask me all the time, how'd you learn to jump that high? Would you like to know how I learned to jump that high? Here's my answer. I never learned. You say, what? I never learned. Let me tell you the story. Here's what happened. The guy that was my hero in the martial arts, Jeff Washington, he used to do that. They'd sit a guy on the guy's shoulders, he'd jump up vertical and kick. And have you ever respected somebody so much you were afraid to even ask them and even talk to him, right? And I was afraid. I wanted to know how did he do that, but I was afraid to even ask him. I was just a white belt at the time. I was just a beginner. He was a black belt. Well, in Japanese, you call your teacher sensei. That means teacher, instructor. We had a demonstration, and I just had a little part doing a little kata, just fighting an imaginary opponent with the rest of everybody else. I don't know why. He calls me, he says, Harris, come here. I said, yes, sir. He said, Jeff didn't make the demonstration, so I need you to take his place. He said, go over there, jump up and kick and break that board. Sir, he said, go over there, jump and kick and break that board. My first thought was, he crazy. I can't do that. My second thought was, wait a minute. He's the sensei. He's the master. Maybe he knows something I don't know. But I know one thing, if I don't do what he says, I'm going to get push-ups. And so I went over there, and I just, in my mind, I remember seeing Jeff bend down, jump up, kick. And so I just remember those words, go over there, jump up, kick, and break that board. And I bent down, and I kid you not, I closed my eyes. I jumped up and forgot to open my eyes, threw my foot up, and I heard something crack. And when I landed, everybody was clapping, and I was like, whoa, I did it. What? I can't believe it. So here's what I'm trying to tell you, my friend. The power of having a mentor, the power of believing in someone else's belief in you before your own belief kicks in, and then eventually your own belief will start kicking in. So now let me tell you, my friend, the rest of the story. Now we've been blessed to build teams. The greatest success I had in this industry, I built a team of 1.5 million people. Let me say that again. 1.5 million people. I was the international training director for the company, The Ultimate Cycler, with Peter Wolfing. By the way, the whole company had 2.2 million. I personally sponsored 988 people, and in 6.5 years, it blossomed to 1.5 million people. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I was also a #1 income earner in 2 other companies at the same time. So I'm probably the only guy in history that was a #1 income earner and #1 recruiter in 3 companies simultaneously when everybody was saying you can only do one thing at a time. But because I had this breakthrough mentality, and again, I started off with a broken down mentality. Come on, somebody. People talk about positive thinking. Oh no, honey, I'm going to take you beyond positive thinking to breakthrough thinking. Come on now. So breakthrough thinking, watch this. Without a breakthrough mentality, nothing on earth can help you. With a breakthrough mentality, nothing or nobody on earth can stop you. So when you get that breakthrough mentality, my friend, getting 3 people, man, listen, you get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you go all the way to the top. So again, but it starts with mentorships. And the mentor is going to help you to have a mental shift and then teach you methods. See, the fastest, easiest way to succeed is through mentorship. Socrates mentored Plato. It was Plato that mentored Aristotle. Aristotle mentored Alexander the Great. It was Andrew Carnegie that mentored Napoleon Hill, who wrote the book Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill mentored W. Clement Stone. W. Clement Stone mentored Jack Canfield, co-author of the billion-dollar book series Chicken Soup for the Soul. And I've shared the platform with him many times. Benjamin Graham mentored Warren Buffett. And of course, Warren Buffett has mentored millions. It was Dr. Benjamin Mays that mentored this young teenage guy that became known as Dr. Martin Luther King. And now, even in his death, he still is mentoring millions. It was William E. Bailey that mentored Les Brown in the early days. And also, Les Brown has mentored tens of millions. It was also Bill Bailey that mentored Jim Rohn. And then Jim Rohn mentored a young guy named Tony Robbins, again, who's mentored tens of millions. Even in the Bible, Moses mentored Joshua, and Elijah mentored Elisha. And I could go on and on and on. And then Jesus said something very powerful. And he said this, the works that I do, you'll do also, but greater works than these. So the mentee, write this down, the mentee cannot just do what the mentor has done. The mentee has the potential of doubling what the mentor has done. So no longer refer to yourself as a mess or mediocre, but learn to say, I'm a master in the making. Or if you're a master who messed up, you're a master in the remaking, my friend, and you can be remade. Companies be remade bigger, better, and stronger than ever before. And so again, my friend, my name is Dr. Stan Harris. They call me Dr. Breakthrough. I can't provide a breakthrough. I just prescribe the breakthrough. But when people follow the prescription, God provides it. And so I'd love to, again, empower you, my friend, to build teams bigger and better than ever before. So Dr. Dorothy Cook, we talked about, she said she'll bring me back and we'll talk more about my book and also strategies on how to build a big team fast. I got another book that's called How to Build a Big Team Fast. But this is the book when people say, is there one thing I could get that would help and change my life? This is the book. And so real quick, let me just give this website if you'd like to get it. Now it's on Amazon, but it's better if you go to the website, www.drbreakthrough.com. That's www.drbreakthrough.com. So I'll put it in the chat, drbreakthrough.com, drbreakthrough.com. And if you go there and order the book, your breakthrough is guaranteed. We'll throw in a special. Now, if you get on Amazon, I can't do this. So if you go to drbreakthrough.com, you get the book there. Then we'll throw in a special, my friend. I've got a 13-minute to the breakthrough. I've got also a training that we're going to send you, my friend, absolutely free if you want the book, okay? So again, this book will keep you from being average, or being average will keep you from the book. But I believe that you can break through and build big teams. You can break through and do things you never dreamed of. Hey, God bless you. Thank you for this time.
Wow, 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 wow. Dr. Breakthrough was in the building. My. And I mean, this is truly amazing. What a way. What a way to start our August off right. I mean, you heard from Dr. Breakthrough. If you need a breakthrough, guess who's in the way of their breakthrough? You are in the way of your own breakthrough. And I love the fact that you shared so much about your past. Your past where you start. It's not where you end. Where he started was not so fun. Where he started wasn't such a joyful occasion. So wherever you start here in artist, that's not where you're going to end. So if this is going to be your reset your business. And I have the wonderful Liliana who's going to come on and she's going to share some information real quick about how you can really get into this back office because you need to know your business. Know what you are doing in your business. Know the power of 3. And I want to say this about this power of 3 because when Liliana and I sat on Saturday, I was so thankful for her time. And she went through this back office and she showed me the comp plan and she broke it all down. I said to her, understand something. If we just think about it this way, the products that we're actually getting every single month, that should be products for myself, for my daughter, for my spouse, for my aunt. Like these are people you like, love, and trust. These are people you care for. Why aren't we helping them taking care of their own health? So you won't even think about the points, y'all, if you're thinking about your health. Erase the thought of, oh, I need to have 200 points. You should have 400 points. Why? Your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your auntie, everybody is your business. Why? Your greatest health, your greatest wealth is what? Your health. So I'm going to decrease and I'm going to bring up someone she knows 110% of the information. And if you have ever sat in front of her, you be like, girl, how you know all this? But she does. She is really, really powerful. And an artist is blessed to have you, Liliana. I thank you so much for even taking the time to come on and share. You are not even in the country. And you did not even stop to say, Melissa, I can't do it today. I'm traveling. You said, I am going to show up. Even if it's at the end, I'll be here. So thank you for your dedication to this amazing company. And thank you for being here to share with us a little bit about the back office and how we can really take our business in this month of August, the month of new beginning. We're about to take artist life by storm. So please welcome to the stage, Liliana.
Thank you so much. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Melissa. Thank you. And oh my God, what a powerful, powerful speech with Dr. Breakthrough. I'm for sure buying the book. I mean, that was amazing. So thank you, Melissa, for having me here, or else we wouldn't have, heard not only his story, his experiences, his motivation, his everything. So thank you so much for everything you're doing. That says a lot about you too, because that is what a leader does. She creates leaders. And that is what you guys are doing. So we thank you so much for that. You're empowering every single person that's here connected tonight with both of your actions. So thank you so much. God bless you guys. And really quick, I was telling Melissa, usually like an actual training of the back office would take around an hour to an hour and a half. So today is just going to be like a small preview, right? About what to do, how to do, where you can find everything. We mentioned last time that the first things you got to do when you are in the company, the first thing you need to do is one, know the phone number of the company, right? Because you need to ask what's my login and my password to go on my back office. That is the first thing you have to do. After that, you would go on Google, and I can do that from step one for you guys. I'm going to start sharing. Liliana showed up and show out. All right, let me go. Thank you. So I'm going to start screen sharing. Can I do that now? Okay, awesome. So you made me co-host. I don't think my internet is so good, but please deal with me just for a little bit, really quick. All right, I'm going in. And I'm going to show you from step one, because that is what a lot of people are like, but how do I find the back office? There's two ways of finding the back office. So please write it down on your notes. One is going to Google and just putting back off bo.artistlife.com, back office, right? It stands for back office, bo. And I will show you here. Why am I not being able to share? Oh, there you go. Awesome. Now you guys see what I'm doing, right? Okay, now. So the one is going to Google and looking up back office artist life. And two is going straight to welcome artists. So there's two ways. One is going to Google and looking up, the first choice will be artist back office. You can click on here and it goes straight to it. Or you can choose here to put welcome, which I highly suggest you do this. This is the way I would teach my people to do it. Welcome to Artist Life. So this will be a very basic training. This is what you're gonna see when you jump into this place. You're like, wait, what? Reshape and nutrition? This is your biggest tool, okay? Just click on either one and you're gonna find the whole menu here. Everything you need for your business, everything. Active programs, news and novelties, training and support system. And the products right here, you also find the products, you click on the products. I will take screenshots of all the products and start promoting them on my status, on my social media. Products, compensation plan, resources. This is the first page you need to give to every person that's joining in the business with you. Resources, right here you find the catalog, the price list, so many things. Prospecting tools, oh, here it is. This is where you find everything. I'm just gonna quickly, it did click. But see, this is where you're gonna find a lot of banners and information. And, if you click on one of these, it's gonna give you the whole sheet of the product, weight loss coffee, nutritionals. So to not go off what I'm talking about, I'm just giving you guys a little preview on how important it is to have this page. And it is welcome.artistlife.com. And the last one is back office. So I click where it says back office. You see why it's very important that you guys have this like right on hand. So I click on the back office and now I'm going to do my back office. When you guys first join into the company, the login and password will be your ID number. After that, just to make it safer, call the number to the company and ask them for a new login and a new password. So your ID is not there. And I'm gonna use my old one, okay? I don't no longer use this because I am not a distributor anymore. I do not have a team, yet there was still people there, from a long time ago. So you put in your login and your password. If you press I forgot password or I forgot username, it sends it both of them to your email. No, it's this one, so let me see, maybe I'll ensure that it's a bit slow. Oh, unless I put it wrong. Good one. All right, so tell me the two ways of doing this. One, going to Google and looking for backoffice.artistlife, and the other one is welcome artists. So when people ask you anything about the compensation plan here, video is here. Anything. And it is my internet, okay, because I'm not in a really good zone. It was working perfectly fine. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to redo this. Yep, it's showing up. All right, I'm gonna go to welcome artists. I'm not sure if something's wrong with the back office right now. I know yesterday there was an error, so if you guys were having like something on the back office or not being able to log in, there was some kind of glitch in the program, but yay, we're in. So really quick, see here, it says a friendly reminder about your purchase on your reactivation kit. So I'm not gonna repurchase. So if we take this off, and we're supposed to be able to take this off. You're gonna see the promotions right after that, and you just take that off too. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the internet or the back office, but all right, I want to take this off too. There you go. All right, so this is just gonna show you whatever promotion we have. I'm sorry, the computer's being slow, the internet, I'm not sure. All right, so this is the page here. And oh my, it's in English, but all right. Here you can click where it says it's gonna be a blank picture. You can add whatever picture you need or you want. And if you click on it, it's going to just give you the page where it's just the beginning, right? Let's see. Página de inicio means just the main page. Okay, and it's just taking me right to the main page. Sorry, guys, I believe it's my internet and it's not the back office. All right, well, here it's a shopping cart where you can make all your shoppings. I'm just not gonna click on all this again because it's taking me forever to just download something. All right, so buy your pre-order enrollment. So here you can enroll people, and there's two ways of enrolling someone, which is one, through your replicated page, and two, through your back office. So through your back office, you can do it. And I was trying to change the settings so I can be able to change the language, but it's taking forever, so I'm not gonna do that now. So you can change the whatever language you want on your back office on this one. So if you click on it, where right next to the picture, you're gonna be able to see where to change your phone number, your address, everything on your personal information. Main page, you're gonna be able to see what we have here. Buy is where the cart, buy your pre-order, enrollments, recurring order. So where you click on recurring order, you're gonna be able to choose what products you want every month, or if you wanna go in and change it a couple days before they process it because you need any other products, you can go ahead and do it through here. And here it gives you like a preview on the money they gave you, how they're gonna pay you, and you're gonna fill out your W-9 form and your e-wallet. You're gonna tell them how you wanna get paid. So this is what you're gonna choose, where it says the little $sign. You're gonna go in here and you're gonna show them your W-9 and you're gonna tell them how you wanna get paid. Reports is one that if I click on it, it's gonna come out with a lot of options. This is the one you're gonna be using the most, and it would be the reports on the volumes, on the commissions, payment commissions, more detailed, anyone that you directly enrolled. So a lot of people have been asking me, how do I know if the people that I enrolled this month are there? I can't see them. Well, don't go through all your organization. You can just click on directly enrolled. On where it says reports, you're going to be able to find everything, my organization, and we're going to go deep into that on our next training. Because if you click on this one, it shows your whole organization, and I can show you. Oh, there you go. It clicked. And this is my old ID. So here you would be able to see how many points. Let's say I want to check how many group points I have. I would just click here. If I want it by level, you would have to click here where it says level, you would double click and you see how it's not organized. First level, fourth level, first, 2, 1, 2, 2, 5. You would just double click on the level and the whole system is going to just organize it for you. See how it says 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then it starts 3, 2, 3. And it's only giving me active people. It will not give me people that are not active. So if you don't see someone here, you need to go to the month you had them active. You can go on here June or May, and it'll show you who is active in June or May. So you can look up people here by name or IDs or anyhow you want to look them up. So here you're going to be able to see the people that were active on May 2024. And if I wanted to look them up through, and then if I click here, it's going to say level, ID, name, rank, city. Because if I go or I try to look up someone on this organization, look at this. I want to go to when I was actually active, doing something maybe here. But see how you can look up people through months, IDs. And for what I see, there was an adjustment also to the back office that it only shows the active people. And you guys get the point, right? It's just a matter of looking up every month you guys want to see. And this, yes, it's only showing people that were active at the time. This was my old back office. So this is orders here. If you want to check how is your order doing, this would be the history on your orders. And this would be the orders online you have. So for after reports, we're going to go on orders, and orders will show you the history of the orders you have and track them down. You're like, I don't know when my order is going to get here. Can you call and check? You can come in your back office and check for yourself. No worries. And then you can also check here who has ordered from your replicated page. If you guys don't know what that means, it means that for everyone that joins in the company, there's a page free for you to share with people and get commission on those sales for you. So you get the commission, but the company sells them the product. They made a whole page for you on that, right? So you can see here who has made orders on your replicated page. Here it says support and help, back office training, notes, and here's the program that we have, managers in motion. So you see how everything is here. And you want to look for someone, you can look them up on Look Them Up, all the organization. Here I want to look someone by name. And it would be Bertha. Because I have been getting this this question a lot. Like, how do I look this person up? And see, it gives me here 2 people called Bertha. One on my first level and another one on my 6th level. So I want to just go really quick on how to get paid, how to qualify for payment. Here it says, select a method of payment. Usually a new person would have an X. I really want to go into this before we actually leave the call because I know it's time. So we're going to select a method of payment here. Yours, if you are new, is going to have a red X, okay? Mine has a green one because I did this a long time ago. And it will also have the W-9 form and W-8 for you to complete. Very simple because, it's already going to be automatically, put whatever information you already give to the company. So they're going to have it there for you. And they're going to guide you through. And then it says start today. So make sure you do this right away. Your login and your password. You go in and you fill out what way you want to get paid and your W-9 form, and you should be ready to go. Any information you want to update from here, you can use your calendar and update any information on a calendar for your business, or you can go on your profile. Profile will let you see all your information. And you can edit here. I don't mind you guys seeing my info that was old. So all this information you can go in and edit. If you're saying, oh, that was not my correct phone number, or that's not my correct this and that, it's okay. You know, it's okay. You can go ahead and come in here and change whatever you want. Buying products. Buying products. And this is just a very simple overview of everything I'm showing you, but just go ahead and get to know your back office. You know, I've been here 13 years, so it looks pretty simple for me, but you guys can dive in and look into it. An actual training would take us about an hour and a half for you to know the little tips and tricks about the back office, for you to have, you know, more tools to be successful. But this is just a little preview. So here it will automatically add the promotions. Before I leave, I want to tell you this. If I want to buy my coffee, I'm going to add it. It's going to automatically ask me, I have another promotion. Do I want to get it? So don't worry about buying in the back office. Actually, it's a lot cheaper and better for you. So go ahead and do that. And this is just because my internet is a bit slow, but here. I want to say buy. It tells you there how many do you want? And I want to buy a Lviv red. This is why I really want you guys to see this. And then it just says here how many. You can choose, I don't know, I want to say 2 and buy, and it's going to go to your cart. And here you see how it stopped me. It says continue buying, go to promotion. Yours is going to be in English, I'm pretty sure. And go to promotion, or don't ask me again. A lot of people don't want promotions. A lot of the leaders just want their points, period. You know, so it gives you an option, which is awesome. So if I click go on promotion, it's going to give me the promotion that we have in the company, which is awesome. You have to put no codes or anything, it's automatically. So this is what you call awesome, because you can get to choose a product for $4.99. No way. The Noni's here. Noni's like over $60. Wow. Okay, I'm buying this one, right? It gets pretty interesting and, you know, amazing to have all these. So I'm going to invite you. This was a little preview. I've been in the company for around 13 years. And, you know, it just seems fun now to dive in here. But, you know, I want to show you guys around, and I want you to get your back office information, dive in, look up the information, make sure it's right, you know, on your page here. And we go right on the front page. This is very important for you to know. It keeps on asking me because it thinks I want to do my repurchase or activation kits, because I haven't done it because I'm not a distributor anymore, so I don't need this. But a lot of people ask me, how do I know when it's going to be my activation time, my reactivation of my kits? Don't worry, the system will let you know. Let's see. All right. So before we close down this mini, small, resumed training, I want to show you guys this. This is my rank. It means my rank. The rank I had was president. And then we have the personal points. Right now it's at 0. 0 points on recurring order because I'm not a distributor anymore. So all this is going to be in zeros. And here it says packet of entry, and it's going to show you which one you joined in. And it's going to tell you how much of the benefits you have on the matching bonus. It shows me 25% because it says I only have the basic because I haven't bought one, right? Not on this page. So, and then it says the pay setter. The pay setter here, I'm pretty sure you guys all have seen this. It's very important that you guys see when is your next goal? How much is your next goal? And it'll tell you on the first option, and it'll tell you here that the 40% rule applies. I need to have 3 people active and how much I would get paid. And it would be for before the month of October 2024. And it just, would tell me, how many group points I have now, which obviously it's in zeros or nothing because I don't work this organization anymore. And then it'll just give you the whole total group points, the people I have personally enrolled, and the people that have enrolled under my team. So if you have that question, go ahead and just look up to in your first page of the back office. You should have that information. And this will help you calculate how much you're going to have of Team Express bonus. Here, it says group, where it says group recruiting. So, and then it tells you here, 40% rule on the pay starter, how many points I would have. On the 50% rule, how much I would have. And remember, the 50% rule is applied for your rank bonus and your car bonus. So this is just a mini preview, and I want to leave you guys with wanting more for next week, because if we dive in into clicking to each one, it's going to be an amazing training. I know you guys are going to get so much from this, but first of all, please get your information for the back office, for the replicated page, and use your welcomeartist.com. So thank you guys so much. And do not forget to navigate on this page here. And if you want to change this, or you want to know what they sell in your country, or you want to know what they sell in Mexico, you can also click here and put Mexico or Colombia, and it'll give you the prices, information, the network, how the network business is working, how much they're getting paid, and they would do the same for Colombia. So you would see only the products, prices, and programs that are there. So this would be all for today. Next time we can go on the training on how to use the welcome.artistlife.com. We can send you the link, and Melissa's going to help me share it with a lot of you guys, as many as we can. And please, as homework, everybody, go into these 2 pages. If you only learned this one, you're in welcome.artistlife.com. And from here, you can go to your back office. But make sure you have this one and you dive into it. So for our next training, you guys will be very familiar, and you're not going to be like, what? I got lost that somehow. So please join us and look into it. And thank you so much, Melissa, for giving us this opportunity. And I'm very excited about how much this team is growing, about your leadership. You're amazing. So thank you so much, Melissa.
Wow, wow, wow. Liliana, thank you so much. I mean, I wish I was where you are right now in Mexico, but guess what? I'm here. But you were able to join us tonight and give us all this great information. So I want to share with each and every one of you next week. Liliana is going to come back again. And what I want everybody to do is be in front of your computer. As she's going through it, I want you to go through it. I'm a visual learner, and sometimes people can't see information, but when you also are touching the information and doing it yourself, it makes it more easier for you to actually have that information. So Liliana, thank you so much for joining us. I know that the time is on us right now. We want to thank each and every speaker. We had Mr. Alejandro that was here. He came and shared some great information about his story, the back end of how artists started, when he started at a young age, and to see where he is. Not only is he a part of this business, his wife is a part of his business. His children are watching their family, his mom and his dad, literally live out the family legacy. And we thank Dr. Breakthrough for coming short to share with us what breakthrough looks like. This is the month. I want you to really think about it. This is the month that you will have your breakthrough. I remember just hearing Dr. Breakthrough share how he started was on a high, and then got knocked down, had the car taken away, the money taken away, but he did not give up. So no matter where you start, it's not where you will finish. So as you restart your artist business, I'm going to challenge you. I want to challenge each and every one of you this weekend. Make it your day this weekend. Make it your weekend to say, you know what? I'm ready for my breakthrough. I'm ready to step up. I'm ready to now take this company and this mission to really help people age gracefully, age well. Let this be your mission and just help 3. I say 21 is the number. That's my number, 21. But I want you to really figure out what you're going to do this weekend to take your business. This is the first weekend of the month. Whatever you do now, you can now push that and fuel that to finish up the month strong. So thank you all for joining us again, for being here. If you want to, we're doing a game plan for August right after this. I know the time is on us, but